Hi guys, my name is Angelica. Most people know me by Jelly. Single, technically a single mom of two girls. One is 4, one is 1. I decided to come on here and tell my life story. For 20 something plus years, I've been holding on to this secret that has ruined my life, that has messed with my mentality, and it affects me on a daily basis because I have never gotten closure. This is kind of like an introduction to it, so I'm going to make it quick, and then, because I can't really talk much about the situation because my kids are here. But I was raped and molested by my mom's ex-husband when I was a little girl. And when I decided to tell her something in my 20s, she was angry at him in the beginning and did what she did, got divorced. But until this day, she's sleeping with this man. She drives around this man's car. He pays for her health insurance. She's still with him. In fact, she's in 2 different relationships. She's ruined me big time. She won't do family therapy. She won't do anything. It's just like she doesn't care. She didn't protect me. She didn't stand up for me. She didn't care. She didn't support me. But I've always let her back in my life. I've always forgiven her. And honestly, this time, I just can't. She went around making assumptions and creating the story that it makes no sense, because I'm 34 years old. I work. I support my children. I support my household. I don't depend on anyone. I work, and I work long hours to be able to pay for my lifestyle and my daughter's lifestyle. I want to eventually buy a home, so I save money as well. And this lady just, because I settled the war between me and my kid's dad, and I'll tell you guys about that story as well. After 8 years of being in a relationship, I don't blame him. He gave up. He gave up and he abandoned me and the girls. No, it's not all my fault. He has some part to blame as well. He should have never did things the way he did them. We should have communicated better. But the bottom line is that our issues through our relationship was led by me listening to my mother, thinking that, well, she's my mom. How can she give me bad advice? And I would always get into arguments with this man. And never that he ever said was right. It was always what my mom said. What my mom said had to be done. That was the right way to do things. And now she went on a rampage. Now, I have the option of working from home or working out of the office. My daughters are in daycare, not school. They're in daycare. So they're remodeling the office and stuff, and they've been painting. And the last time I was in the office, the smell of the paint was so strong because they were doing the offices near where I sit. I decided, all right, I'm going to work from home. Now, the girls' daycare is in the same, I work in a place called, it's a technology center, so it's many businesses there. So it's my office, and then in the front of the building, it's my daughter's daycare. It's 45 minutes away. So if I'm working from home, why should I drive 45 minutes just to take my daughters to daycare? Then to come back, to punch into work, to work from home, to then somehow arrange something with my supervisors that I can punch out at 4 o'clock to head over to pick up my girls, to be there before 6. Usually get there by 5. Pick them up, drive all the way back home, punch back into work to work until 6. And if I'm working overtime, work until 8. Why do all that when I could have just kept my girls home and did what I did, like I did all last week? I worked from home all last week. Well, that was an issue for her. This is what started the whole drama. On Wednesday, she asks me, why are you working from home? I gave her the explanation, the whole rundown. On Thursday, she asks me the same question, with a little more authority in them. Friday, now the interrogation comes. Now she's asking more questions, but with authority and attitude. On Saturday, I had her on video. And it was the same spot right here. I was doing my dishes. I'm in my kitchen. I was doing my dishes. She's standing there, and I'm, back and forth. And as she's asking me the questions, I decided to take a look at the phone, and I see her face, and it's just this evil look in her eyes. And she just started going off and going off. Are you sure there's nothing wrong with the school? What could be wrong with the school? And correct me if I'm wrong, but if something was wrong with the school, isn't that my issue? I'm 34 years old. I live alone with my daughters. This is my home and my daughter's home. She doesn't pay my rent. She doesn't pay for anything of mine. So, but that wasn't the case. I said, no, there's nothing wrong with school. Something wrong with your job? Yeah, they're painting the building like I explained to you all week. They're remodeling. They're moving around stuff. And I just want to work from home. What is the issue of me wanting to work from home? If I have the option, let me take it. There's an inconvenience at my job. I want to work from home. You sure? So I said, what is the issue, Mom? What is the issue? What exactly is the issue? What is bothering you? Oh, you getting back with this fucking man. Excuse my language. Getting back with this man and this and this and this. And started insulting him and talking really bad about him. Now, I'm not back with him. But if I was, whose problem is it? Mine's. Because, she threw in there that she was the one there for me when he disappeared, right? You're right. She was there. But if you only understood what it took for me to get my mom to be there. And when she was there, she was yelling and screaming at me, not supporting a broken person. See, I was in a relationship with my kid's dad for almost 8 years. Never, ever, ever broke up. So on May 23rd, when this man disappeared and left me, he ended up in a mental hospital. I completely lost it. I lost everything, all my senses. I was broken on the floor. Completely broken. And all I wanted it at the time was for my mother to hold me and tell me that I was going to be okay and that everything was going to work out. I cried to my mom to please support me, and I have the messages, to please be there for me. Could she not see my cry for help as my mother? Could she not see me reaching out for a hug, for some love, for some affection? What did she do instead? She showed up at my house at 11 o'clock at night. My daughters were sleeping. I hear banging on my door. I go to open the door. It's the ambulance. What are you guys doing here? Oh, we got a call that you're trying to harm yourself? I said, excuse me? I looked to the side. My mom and her boyfriend were standing on the corner. I said, wow. I took my robe off and I said, ain't nobody trying to harm themselves. My kid's upstairs sleeping. I had just relaxed on the couch to watch some TV. Well, we need to come upstairs. I said, I'm not giving y'all no authority to come in here. No, y'all can't come in my house. Well, we can't leave. Then y'all gonna stay out there. Well, why is it that we can't come and check? We just want to make sure the kid's okay. Why? Because this lady told you a lie? You want to come wake up my kids because she told you a lie? No. And I stood my ground. I kept saying no. Finally, another officer showed up. He speaks to me. He's like, what's the problem between you and your mom? So I explained to the officer that my mom was okay with her husband molesting and raping me over the years. She was okay with that. And I'm just not. Every time something happens between me and her, that just comes out. Like, I allow you to be a part of my life. Why is it that you always ruin it? You always ruin everything for me. So I explained everything to the officer, and I said, if anything, who needs help is her right there. I said, and I will allow you to come inside my house, but not until she leaves. She needs to get out of my block. She needs to leave. Because why is she here? Because she thought in her mind that ambulance people was going to strap me up or something, and she was going to take my kids. Because that's what she wants. That's what she's always wanted. She wants my kids. It'll never happen. Never happen. I will never, ever, ever, ever abandon my children. Never. No matter what I'm going through, I will never abandon my children. So, anyways, they came in. Of course, they woke up the baby when they came in to check the whole house. Nothing but a daycare in here, you know. Toys in the dining room, toys in the living room, toys everywhere. Baby was in her playpen. My daughter was in the bed, just like they're supposed to be. Kids are safe. They left. They apologized. They left. And, yeah. Going on 12 minutes here, so probably a little bit too long. I'm going to try to do another one tonight. I get a little bit more detailed about my mother. Forgive me if I'm all over the place. This is new to me. I don't really know how to put my thoughts down, so I don't write much. This whole YouTube, TikTok, social media thing is all new to me. Hopefully it'll help, and I will get to tell my story. And she will be seen for who she really is. Because she's not only done this to me, that I'm her daughter. She's done it to her brother, who she so-called calls her son. So, she is one person I know, for sure, that enjoys when someone else is miserable. She enjoys ruining people's lives. And she does help out. Don't get it wrong. She helps. But let me tell you why she does it. She does it to get the attention, to be the superhero. She doesn't help you because she actually loves you and cares about you. She's doing what she's doing so she can get the attention turned on her. Oh, she's awesome. She's always there to help. She's always there to this. She's always there to that. But the minute that you do something that she's not okay with or she doesn't agree with, she will throw everything in your face and call you ungrateful, unappreciative, call you every name in the book, just like she did to me. But my friends, I will talk to you soon. I got to get some of these dishes done, get dinner started before the baby wakes up, and try to do some cleaning in this house. So I will talk to you guys soon.